I was 7. I got on the first ship, stowed away, and 16 days later they caught me in San Francisco and sent me home. And when I was 12, when Pearl Harbor stopped, boom, I did the same thing again. I was leading a squad. We came upon heavy fire, got captured, and I remember gunfire and me falling. There were dirt being piled up on us and digging, and I didn't know which way I was going, up or down.
Mr. Kahana has been shot, buried alive, his back's been broken twice. Most people would have given up a long time ago and retired, but he keeps going.
I did many things when I came out of the service, which were bad. Stealing motorcycles, cars, and stuff like that. I thought to myself, this is not the job for me because I'm going to either wind up in jail or I'm going to get killed. So I had some friends working as extras, and they asked me to come to the set a couple of times. And then I would see cowboys falling off of horses and getting shot off of trains and stuff. So I said, well, I want to do that, but I don't know how to ride a horse. So I found out who the best coordinator was at that time, the best cowboy. His name was Yakima Canuck. So I found out where he lived and everything. Went and knocked on his door and said that I would like you to teach me how to be a stuntman. And he kind of laughed at me and took me in and said, okay, be here at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I was there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he told me to feed the horses. So from then on, I went and learned with the cowboy, to go to rodeos and things, and learned how to ride a horse and bulls and everything else. And the next thing I knew, I was working in the movies. Being illiterate, coming from Hawaii and everything, by the time I was 35 years old, I had already made $5 million.
From knowing Mr. Kahana, my brother and I have had the privilege of meeting people from all over the world, and we've had opportunities to work on projects for major companies, which we wouldn't have had without Mr. Kahana.
But I learned so much from many of the actors like John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Paul Newman, so many, Charles Bronson. They all have taught me something.
He's still directing, he's still teaching. He's 86 years old and still rappelling off of a 40-foot tower.
Just a very interesting man. It's great learning from him because he knows so much. He's very funny, but also knows when to get serious and make sure that you respect him.
I'm teaching life, and that's what I teach. I don't teach them just to come in here and do stunts, because I've had so many students that had car accidents or almost get hit with a car, and they do automatic rolls, and I've had them call me and say, Mr. Kahana, if it wasn't for you, I'd be dead. All they have to realize is that you live and die. There's really no in between except making something of yourself, and you can do it.
Our friends and family, they don't take us seriously or consider us filmmakers because we haven't made a studio film. But Mr. K, he tells everybody, these guys, they're filmmakers. And coming from a man who doesn't give away compliments freely. I mean, I'm a writer, and I can't think of a word to express how that feels.
I'll still do something. I won't stop. I mean, if I lost my legs or lost my arms, I would still teach. If I thought about my life and I was sick or something, dying, I could say I probably had the best life in the whole world.
Hey, easy!